Great positioning on the putback.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
29 seconds left to play here in the first. Robinson sets a screen for Brown. Feeds it to Robinson. And stolen by Tatum. Passes it to Yao. The baseline J. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Warriors. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Sacramento, trailing by 10. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. So with Rodman on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. They've got Olajuwon. Nowitzki is out there with Worthy. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's West in at the 1. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. Let's work for him. DA, thanks.
And that's leadership right there. Anthony wanting to work the rock over to an open teammate.
Brown outside. Nowitzki with the screen on Anthony. He hits Brown with the drive. That doesn't go either for Brown.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question. Somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
And he knocks down the first one. Michael Jordan, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And both free throws good for Iverson. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Olajuwon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal
Nice
foul.
work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Hakeem Olajuwon at the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Warriors leading by 15. Antetokounmpo kicks to Anthony. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Anthony's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Worthy throws it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Sweet move. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
And Giannis' journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie.
Take a break.
Never truer than
shots
for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek Freak.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
There's the pass to Nowitzki. And he makes that one.
And so in control of the game. West keeping the defense off balance with that pass.
Now here's Anthony. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. To the middle, Nowitzki with the steal. West with the ball. Iverson picks him up. West passes to Jordan. Goes up on the wing. That shot off. And Golden State will come the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. They host the Spurs after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. From deep, Iverson.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Jordan, the pass to Worthy. Lays it up off the glass. Worthy's got his second bucket.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And some changes here for the Kings. Robinson's checked in for Olajuwon. Rodman comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And it's Rose in for Worthy. Different look here for the Warriors. Yao, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Morning comes in for Chamberlain. George is checked in for Anthony. And it's Jason Tatum in for Iverson. The three from George. Offensive rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pippen against Rose. West outside.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Yao with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Ming makes defensively, using that huge reach to block or alter shots.
1:41 left to play here in the half. Makes it off the glass. Yao's got his third bucket of the night. Outside Rose. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Pippen. Tatum on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
And the first one drops.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
Brown is checked in for West. And so Tatum nails them both. 1:16 left to play here in the second quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Rose. Brown inside the line. That one a little long.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Tatum backs for two. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Tatum draws the double. Pass to Mourning. Here's Yao. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
First personal
Guys, it's just so difficult to stop Yao. His size and strength let him go right through that contact.
That one misses for Yao. The Kings trail by 19.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
From deep three-point range, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Warriors on top as they wrap up the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Sacramento Kings.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. If you can't match up physically, you're toast. And that's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And now let's jump to the Rookie of the Year. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Have to like what we're seeing from Yao Ming.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Antetokounmpo out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow!
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
West with the ball. Jordan outside. The three-pointer no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Good on the shot. Chamberlain got his second bucket of the night. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Let's go, everybody. Time to make some noise for your Sacramento Kings Breakers.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Carmelo Anthony. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's West. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Clock at 6. Here's Jordan. Nice D from Pippen.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Tatum against West. And Jordan has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And wasn't really a long-distance shooter in college. Jordan really worked on his range ever since being drafted.
The wide-open look here for Anthony. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Anthony against Rose. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in. 11 points for Giannis.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Rose sets the screen for West. Pass to Nowitzki. Pulls it up. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Warriors with possession here. Outside Tatum. Giannis dunks it down.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
West outside. Pass to Rose. From deep. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 6th rebound on the night. Down low. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Anthony. Giannis has got 8 points here in this quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Timeout called by the Kings.
You all know what time it is. Here comes your 916 crew, everyone.
Sacramento making some changes. Robinson's checked in for Nowitzki. Rodman comes in for Michael Jordan. And it's Brown in for West. And then for Golden State, Yao comes in for Chamberlain. And it's Paul George in for Scottie Pippen. Here is Rose. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Looking to end his cold spell. And the rejection by Tatum.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors. The pass to Olajuwon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That's on Yao Ming. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
For your Kings, Hakeem Olajuwon. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Olajuwon. And he can't hit the second. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Brown outside. Robinson a screen on Tatum. Rose dishes to Robinson. Tatum looking around. Yao with a screen on Robinson. Giannis with it. Picked up by Olajuwon. Here's a look what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Thursday, they'll defend home court against the San Antonio Spurs.
And for their matchup with Detroit, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
First free throw is good. Worthy's checked in for Sacramento. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Sacramento Kings. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Rodman outside. 5 on the clock. Over George. Worthy trying to break free, and it's off the back rim. No good. Tatum down low. Working on Rose. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Giannis. Giannis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now Rose. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Banked in off the glass.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Warriors. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now, and we'll be back with you shortly.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Defense has been fantastic. Great defense, offense, simple passes will get it done, right? You guys look great, though. Keep the pressure on.
Paying his guys respect they deserve. Likes what he sees. I like that message.
And Kevin, it's so important to praise your guys when they're playing well. Coach understands how critical it is to recognize good effort.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Jordan on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Rodman is out there with Worthy. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Anthony in at the 1 spot. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Shot clock at 3. Antetokounmpo finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points here in the second half. Anthony finds Brown. Back to Anthony from outside the arc. That one doesn't drop. The Warriors go the other way with it. Left side, Antetokounmpo. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Rodman sets the screen for Brown to the paint. Stolen by George. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Pass to Yao. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's covered by Brown. And the double up Antetokounmpo. The 3 from Iverson. It's hauled in by the Kings.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Anthony, the pass to Robinson. Sacramento moving it around. Anthony down low. Iverson covering. Anthony can't hit.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Anthony against Iverson. Robinson a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Brown. Yao with the block. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Passes it to Iverson. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Don't lose track of Brown. Dangerous all over the floor, but particularly that corner 3.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Drops in the layup for 2. Giannis has got 8 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here's Brown outside. That doesn't go either for Brown.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Iverson. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
In the mid-range, Iverson can be so dangerous. He is just so skilled at making those shots.
Now against Robinson. Back to Anthony. They get a hand on it. And here is Iverson.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Brown outside.
3 seconds.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
The Golden State squad coming through the tunnel earlier, with the Warriors faithful anxiously awaiting their arrival on the court. Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, the Warriors had an unusual...
All right, Allie, thanks. And with every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it seems like guys always have breakout years. Usually we see it with the younger players, but sometimes it's with guys who've been in the league and are now in new situations. Last year, we saw breakout seasons for Darius Garland, Jordan Poole, and Tyrese Maxey, just to name a few.
And now the opening lineup for New York. They've got Joel Embiid. Johnson is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Luka Doncic. And for Golden State, it'll be the Knicks off the tip. Pass to Booker. There's the three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
Anthony with it. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Now here's Doncic. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Embiid against Antetokounmpo. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
Well, Giannis knows he's a magnet for the defense, and that time just got off the ball.
Pass to Duncan. It's tipped. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. A little mid-range shot is up. Anthony misses.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Doncic passes to Johnson. Here's Duncan. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Fires in the triple.
3 points. And Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
Here's Anthony. Hits it from the high post. Anthony's gotten his second bucket on the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Doncic. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Golden State. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance. Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shot.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
Outside Booker, over Anthony. New York, no good that time either. The Warriors have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Tatum inside. Spins. No good off the glass. New York has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Here's Embiid. Doesn't go that time. Tatum with some nice D. The Warriors shooting just 38% so far in this one. Anthony in the post. Booker defending. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
And so it's New York with it, trailing by 2. Pass to Mullen. Here's Bird. Here's Kemp with the 7-footer. Uses the glass that time. It's good.
A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Here's Iverson. Three-pointer, Anthony. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Anthony's got 9.
That is deep. When he's got his confidence going, he'll step further and further back and do some damage.
Pass to Ewing. Low block shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. They've been a fun team to watch as they get back to football.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Johnson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And the officials call. And a look here at the shooters doing the most damage from long range this season. Number 1, Carmelo Anthony.
He's a shooter that defenses 100% have to go out and guard.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Iverson, and he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And that's going to be a foul on New York. Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans. They resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
Yao. And there's 2. Work on the glass, man, off that time.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bird. Knocks down the triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. He got burned on that one.
To the middle. Here's Yao. Shoots from the right block. And there's another one for the Warriors.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
From the arc. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Kids team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And for the Knicks.
Golden State foul. Scottie Pippen. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Mullen. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And Doncic launches from deep. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Here's Iverson. Launches a 3. Pippen, no good. Doncic outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Booker, a fantastic shooter. When he's got his feet underneath him, he's one of the best in the league.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Pippen. 3-pointer. And again, no good by Golden State. And here's Booker. 9 points in the game. Embiid, a screen on Tatum. Here's Booker. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Warriors leading. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Antetokounmpo outside. Tatum, a screen on Embiid. Here's Iverson. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. 5 points in the game.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Booker. Booker missing again. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Tatum against Booker. Here's Antetokounmpo. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. And it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
Antetokounmpo became the MVP because his game kept expanding. And there's a sign of it there.
Doncic finds Booker. Takes the 3. Booker missing again.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Big back in that 21 season. Finally, the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs. You know, it had been 7 years since they got there, and Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor. Well deserved.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you.
And Duncan just times that one perfectly. The shooter should never attempt those kind of shots with Timmy roaming the rim.
Now here's Doncic. Shoots from the line. It's deflected. They retain possession. Here's Iverson. Golden State calls timeout.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Outside Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Anthony. Up and over Doncic. Anthony misses. New York trailing. Doncic passes to Johnson. Here's Bird. Here's Duncan. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Paul George.
Tim Duncan knows a thing or two and how to draw fouls right there, doing some damage. The big fundamentals still getting it done.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Tatum passes to Anthony. On the wing, Tatum, covered by Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Here's the pick. And And it's Tatum missing. For New York, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Duncan. Takes it inside. Right side Johnson. Here's Bird. He's guarded by Anthony. And again, the Knicks missing. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. And George wants to compete for titles, especially considering that he's in the back half of his career.
The first one falls. That one misses. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Fires from the wing. Here's Ewing, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
24 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Anthony misses. New York has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Doncic against Anthony. Doncic outside. Fires for 3. He drops it from range. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's something that Doncic wants to keep improving. Good to see him firing away from distance.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Knicks. They lead by 1. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
Well, I'm not surprised to see Paolo Banchero making this kind of impact. Young fella can do it all.
He fits the mold of the modern-day big. Lots of skill, but plenty of power to his game as well. Getting into that first half we just saw, fellas, it feels like one of those nights where Devin Booker just takes over.
He's been absolutely unconscious from downtown. The defense hasn't done enough to adjust, and he keeps dropping them in.
Yeah, they let him get into rhythm. Big mistake. He can go all night. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you got to like what Carmelo Anthony has done in this game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Outside Tatum. Pass to Anthony. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Gets to the corner and hits it. Antetokounmpo has got his second basket of the game.
This time the catch and shoot. The offense doing a good job of creating some different opportunities for Giannis.
And for the Knicks, they've got Luka Doncic. Devin Booker out there with Johnson. Then it's Joel Embiid.
And already Giannis has a regular season MVP, a finals MVP, plus a defensive Player of the Year award, winning all 3 trophies by the age of 26. Excellent.
Now here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Here's Embiid. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
we all know rebounding is about effort. Embiid is showing lots of it. I love how he's unwilling to give up on the play.
For Antetokounmpo, you can also throw in an all-star MVP. Brent, that puts him in elite company.
Well, thanks, B.A. I did forget that one, and that's a major one, too. But the Greek Freak, just the second player ever to win those 4 awards. The first, of course, MJ. It just tells you Giannis is already an all-time great.
Now here's Doncic. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Outside Tatum. To the inside. And Anthony slams it in.
Melo has to be in position for plays like that. That time, perfect position.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Time to show off your Domination prize. Out of section, get free t-shirt.
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Warriors, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot.
Well, I think for Golden State, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, they could steamroll through the season.
Out to the wing. Pass to Duncan. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Booker, the pass to Embiid. 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Get down on the block. Giannis is going to use that length defensively and get his hands all over any shot attempt.
Pass to Anthony. They double him with Booker.
Next foul. Magic Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Antetokounmpo. The shot, no good. New York goes the other way with it.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Outside Booker. Screen by Embiid. 5 on the clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And the Knicks making a change here. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. He's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Now here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Pippen. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Blocked!
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Duncan. It's Booker on the wing. Johnson finds Embiid. Down low. Here's Duncan. Second chance effort. Antetokounmpo with the block. Here's Pippen. And he dunks it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now here's Booker. He's got 11. New York, no good that time either.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Tatum with it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. to the paint. Here's Chamberlain.
Yes, sir. That's what we tuned in for right there.
Wow. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, don't just look for your shot all the time if you're the superstar. Giannis mixing it up really well here tonight.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now a timeout called by New York.
Get up and make some noise for your Warriors, Kingston.
And now let's turn the spotlight on the NBA's highest scoring teams. Second, the Warriors.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Here's Johnson, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Booker, and again the Knicks missing.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
George outside, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Warriors?
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
It's both from the stripe. 1:21 left in the third. Pass to Kemp. Here's Ewing. They grab their own miss. Here's Duncan. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Well, if you don't box out the big fundamental, you're going to have a fundamental problem.
Here's Yao. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Inside. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum against Johnson from deep. And it's Ewing with a rebound. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Johnson. Here's Ewing. The fader. Good on the bucket. He has 6.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
Now here's George. And again, no good by Golden State. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. New York has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Now Doncic to the inside. Duncan. Embiid passes to Doncic. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
So on the floor for New York, they've got Johnson. Also Devin Booker out there. Luka Doncic is out there with Joel Embiid. Here's Duncan. Outside Johnson. And here's Booker. Over Anthony. Hits the front of the rim and out. Antetokounmpo with it. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Booker against Anthony. Shoots from the block. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Joel Embiid.
Because Melo's such a great scorer, you respect the pump fake even more. Deft at using it that time.
Anthony at the line for two.
The free throw drops for Anthony.
Melo's still bringing the passion to the floor. No matter what's going on around, he's still going to be a gamer.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
Check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He focused on perimeter play at both ends. On D, he wants to prevent open looks from deep. And at their own end, he thinks they can create better shots with better ball movement. We'll see if he gets his wish. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. From deep, here's Doncic. Knocks it down from distance.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Anthony. Over Booker. Anthony misses. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. To tie it up. That shot off. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jumper is good at the free throw line. And the Warriors lead by 5. Johnson against Tatum. Johnson passes to Doncic. The Knicks keep it alive. Here's Embiid over Antetokounmpo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
A fun-loving player on and off the court, Embiid continues to get better. One of the league's top big men.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
And so he hits both. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Greg.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Pippen. Up and over Doncic.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Now Johnson. Outside Booker. Back to Johnson. Booker with it. To tie it up. Hits the trifecta. And it's a tie ball game.
And here in the fourth, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big-time buckets.
Down low. Here's Anthony. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Anthony's got 20.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Doncic. Misses off the right iron. And for the Warriors, they're shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Back to Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Embiid. Now here's Booker. Clock at 6. Here's Doncic. Warriors with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Chamberlain.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
You just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're down by 6. 1:57 left in the game. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter here. And it's rejected. Here's Pippen. Three-pointer, Anthony. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Duncan. Outside Johnson. Here's Duncan. 6 to shoot. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Tatum.
I know that shot looks like a bit of a line drive, but Timmy's pretty consistent from the free throw stripe.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that brings him within 5.
The team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate, good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
The Knicks have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Nifty move. And the layup is good by Doncic.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
To the paint. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Doncic passes to Johnson. Back to Doncic. Fades and shoots. And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
.43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Banked it in off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 7.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And it's Doncic missing. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Doncic. Here's Pippen, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Joel Embiid.
Team's fourth. At the line for the Warriors, Scottie Pippen. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point game here.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
Here's Berg. No good with the triple. Here's Pippen. And so the Warriors take the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. Saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Giannis, an impressive performance. Talk about what this game showed you about your team.
Well, this game was great. I think everybody came out ready. Everybody played great. We were moving the ball. We knocked down shots. But most importantly, we were playing great defense. But at the end of the day, it's just a win. We got to build up this. We got to go back to the team, watch film, and get better.
It's just one piece of a greater goal. That's right. Thanks, Giannis.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. And as we leave, we give you our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.